Breaking now, 3 people in Kansas who were exposed to hantavirus have been taken to University of Kansas Health System in KCK. KCTV5 investigative reporter Samantha Boring just got an update from state health officials. Samantha, what exactly are they telling you?
Lauren, we just learned that they've been taken to the hospital for observation. If they test positive, the public will be notified. We've learned a little bit more after pressing some of the biggest health departments throughout the state. Lawrence Douglas County says the 3 people in Kansas encountered someone from the ship while on an international flight. I reached out to multiple counties across Kansas to see if their local health departments are assisting the state with the 3 people exposed. Wyandotte and Johnson counties referred us back to the KDHE. Lawrence and Douglas County did not say if the county is directly monitoring the virus. Shawnee County, where Topeka is located, says they are not monitoring for this virus. Though over in Missouri, their Department of Health and Senior Services says it's ramping up its response despite no cases or exposures being monitored in the state. Missouri's DHSS says they are aware of Argentina seeing an increase in cases over the past year, but adds it's still a rare disease. They say by enhancing their surveillance and response to the virus during the World Cup, this can mean case-based reporting, reviewing hospitalizations, and wastewater. Now, the KDHE says it's important to note that there are no confirmed cases of the hantavirus in Kansas, and the risk to the public remains low. We'll continue to update you as we learn more. Live in the newsroom, Samantha Boring, KCTV5 Investigates.